So Angel Reese was talking on her podcast about why she doesn't really do media in the WNBA, and I actually kind of agree with her. I kind of agree with her. It makes perfect sense because that's kind of what media is in the year of 2025. That is kind of what it is. Um, that's a lot of it. I have to say that is a lot of media in 2025 is taking clips and things out of context and talking about them and running with it. And it's just an unfortunate thing. That is kind of what media is. It's clickbait, it's sensationalized headlines, and it's unfortunate that that's what people want to see. I think a lot of journalists are, and a lot of people are going to try get her to say something. And I also admit, I think Angel Reese has said dumb shit to the media. Like Angel Reese saying, like, I think during the investigation, I think she said a lot of dumb shit. She literally goes, I didn't hear it. But then goes, if it happened to me, it can happen to anybody. And it's like, well, nothing happened. And by the way, I've said this through the whole investigation. I have no doubt about it that Angel Reese has read and seen some of the most vile shit imaginable written about her. I have no doubt about that. It just didn't happen in the arena on that specific day. Like, I think two things can be true. Two things can be true. Nothing happened in Gamebridge on May the 18th or whatever date it was. But she has received non-stop abuse online. But anyway, yeah, let's take a listen to what she has said. And in fairness, like, I don't mind her using the podcast to say what she wants. And if she says something she maybe doesn't really like, it can be edited out. Like, I don't have an issue with that. I don't know why anyone would.
I'm terrified of what the media is about to ask. Like, it could be the nicest question, but it's going to get flipped or put into a different light or a different perspective. And it's like, are you here intentionally to start mess, or are you intentionally here to ask a question? And it's really tough.
They're there to get clicks, and the unfortunate truth with Angel Reese is negativity about Angel Reese gets more clicks than positivity. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I genuinely, as a basketball player, I'm a big fan of Angel Reese, the basketball player. I don't think she's a bad person. I don't like her purely because of the pushing the narrative during the investigation. Nothing to do with that shit. Like, I don't care about taunting at the end of the day. Is it bad sportsmanship? Sure, but who cares? Who cares? Like, it's not like we've ever used like sportsmanship to like great sportsmanship as this unbelievable thing. Like, we're in the NBA, everyone taunts everybody. I don't really care. But I don't think she's a bad person. But that's the thing, is like, even if you look at this channel, whenever Angel Reese has an insanely good game or something positive happens with Angel Reese and I talk about it, it gets 2,000 views. But if Angel Reese is doing what she did at the end of the season by quitting on her team, or Angel Reese scores 2 points against the Liberty, it's 40,000 views, or Kelsey Plum scores an Angel Reese and hits her with the too small, it gets 50,000 views. So that is one of those unfortunate things when it comes to journalism, is that they're doing whatever gets clicks. And unfortunately, negativity around Angel Reese gets more clicks than positivity. That's just a fact. That is just a fact. And it's one of those things where I think she's done and said enough dumb shit that there is a lot of things to criticize Angel Reese on. The problem is that criticism does get amplified because that's what gets clicks. Whereas nobody's perfect. There's plenty of things you can criticize everyone for. There's plenty of things. Even though like it always comes down to Caitlin and Angel Reese, because for some reason they've got themselves involved in some fucking culture war. There's plenty of things to criticize Caitlin Clark for. The difference is that the criticism of Caitlin Clark doesn't get amplified as much. Why? Because that's not really what the vast majority of the fans are looking to see. And it seems even like the neutrals, heck, it seems even Angel Reese fans are go out there searching for negative things about her so that they can clap back. Like, it's crazy. It is actually crazy. But anyway, let's keep listening.
For me, especially in the media, it's like, I don't want to do an interview with anybody. Like, I get excited for certain people, like a Taylor, like certain people I know I can talk to, but like, I'll take the fine. Like I literally would take the fine. I'd rather take the fine. Seriously, I'd rather take the fine sometimes rather than talking to the media, because it always gets flipped. And I think that's where media has gotten these days. Like, you could literally post the sky was blue and Angel said that is too dark. That's too, like, stuff like that, you know? So
Yeah.
I think it just, for me, like, the media is like really scary. Like, that's why I've never been on anybody else's podcast. I'm scared to do stuff like that because I know how things could get flipped.
I actually have no issue with that. I actually have no issue with that, and she's not wrong. She's not wrong. She's not. And look, at the end of the day, players. Look, at the end of the day, everybody sees everything about them. Everybody sees everything, and whether it's a player, whether it's all you have to do, whether it's a player, whether it's somebody, heck, whether it's somebody talking about these teams online, you see everyone sees everything about them, and that you make a choice what you say, what you don't say, and what positions you put yourself in. And I actually think that Angel, this is a sign of maturity, because a year ago she would have just got in front of a mic and on emotion said something that could definitely be twisted, and not even definitely could be twisted, but like, she would say something, maybe not mean it in the way it comes out, but definitely say something. Because let's be real, like, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head this season. They said we're not the best young duo in the league about her and Cardoso. No, they're not. They're not. She basically said that she's better, or her and Cardoso are better than Caitlin and Leah, which is like crazy. So yes, that is going to be spoken about. Obviously, if it happened to me, it could happen to you too, about the in arena harassment. Didn't happen. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. The her getting the interview and talking about how we need more players during the season. Like, yes, Jeff Pagliocca was absolutely wrong, like calling out Angel Reese start each season to play better. But ironically, she did play better. As much as I hate to say it, she started playing better after that, and she started playing like an all-W caliber player. And she is an all-W caliber player. Let's be completely honest. She's an all-W caliber player. But yeah, like, I don't hate this. Terrified about what the media is about the axe. Says she won't talk to me. It's like, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. She begged people to pay attention to sport and didn't understand and cry about everything comes to it. It's nothing. The thing about Angel Reese is that it's never anything to do with basketball. Oh, it's rarely anything to do with basketball. It's where the media may sadden players press feeling this way. Also understand it. Wish you didn't over scrutinize every single word athletes say. Look, it is what it is, and that's kind of that does come with the territory. But I also, like, on one hand, I don't blame the journalists doing it. They're doing their job. They're getting clicks. The more clicks, the more people watch, the bigger the sport is. But also, I don't mind players trying to keep themselves away from it. There has to be a happy medium, and if nothing else, her getting to control what comes out in her podcast, if that's the happy medium, that's fine. If she gets to control what's said and what's not said, and do it in a controlled environment, sure, why not? Anyway, I'll see you guys.